If you know, you know, and if you don't, you broke. In my Babyface Ray
Right.
voice, you feel me?
If you know, you know. What? If you don't, you broke. Huh? If you know, you know. What? If you don't, you broke. Huh? If you know, you know. What? If you don't, you broke. Huh? If you know, you know. What?
We sat at the restaurant. Basically, it was his people. It was my people. I was the only girl there.
Okay.
And at the end of the meeting, basically, only thing I agreed to was that the war was done and over between us. But I think me and him both left that meeting still not trusting each other. But I can honestly say that after the meeting, like, it was times we was at the same club. It was times he jumped in my car. It was times I went to the same crib he was in because he was fucking one of my favorite cousins. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when he made the post, that really bothered me. So
How you
I
feel
like,
about that? How you feel about Foz when he made that post? Like you said, that happened in '02, and right now we in what 2025.
no, basically what happened in like 98, 99. You feel me?
Okay.
So we fixed our situation in 2002 when it was really getting ugly between us.
Okay.
So I just feel like this. We was in a lot of clubs. He done jumped in my car. I done been in cribs he was in. He was fucking my favorite cousin, one of my favorite cousins. So for him to make a post about it, I didn't call him directly, but I went through a three-way. You know, I went to somebody else. And I basically let him know, like, why would you post something like that when me and you, basically, we was cordial. We was cool before I left the world.
But
So he took the post down because he knew he was wrong.
okay, so far as like was his allegation true? Far as like what he was speaking on.
Keep it a buck. The allegation wasn't true, but what really happened was I let two niggas send me the fuck off. You feel me?
Uh-huh. Okay.
When I was like 13, and some real niggas is what cleaned it up for me, and what sat at the gang meeting and told motherfuckers like, y'all gonna leave her the fuck alone, cause it got real bad. Like it was really bad on both ends, on my end, on his end. Like, you know, it was really getting like that, basically.
Right. Okay. I get what you're saying on that. And far as from the people who speaking on you from Humble Park in Cape Town, like what how you feel about that?
Basically, like people's minds don't expand. I'm from Humble Park, born and raised. When I was 14, I moved out. I went to Cape Town, and